Hey geeks, it's Minx from AverageGEEK, and I got my arcade block, so it's time for our next unboxing. I'm kind of excited because at least one of my favorite franchises is supposed to be represented in this box. We're supposed to have a Fallout item, a Mortal Kombat 10 item, and I think a CounterStrike item. So let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. So, ching. Oh, here it comes. You ready? Oh, Nerd Christmas. They're getting a little cheap on their tape. It's still that fabric safety tape, but it used to be decorated. Don't get cheap on me now. Alright, so open. Alrighty, let's see. We're going to set that aside. I did notice that the box seemed a little bit thinner than normal, a little shallower, so we'll see what we got here. Alright, first thing, it's a wristband, which a lot of the subscription boxes I've noticed are doing wristbands a lot, but mine's pretty cool and easily recognizable. It's a Nerd Block exclusive. It's got the guitar symbol from Rock Band on it. I might rock this for the simple fact that me and my siblings love Rock Band. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Rock Band 4 to see what they come up with for that. Screw it. Let's open it. Okay. Well, I'll save this thing for that. Alright, so this is nice and thick. Ooh, that's really thick, actually. Look at it. Ooh, and the little design isn't just printed on there. It looks like it's like an actual little piece of like fabric or foam with it printed on the foam. That's kind of neat, actually. I thought it was just going to be printed on. Let's see. Normally when we play Rock Band, I'm usually either singing horribly or playing the drums. But maybe I'll try out guitar again. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in its little thing so I don't get the white parts all dirty. Yeah, one of my siblings actually does the guitar more than me, so I might actually give that to her. So I'm going to put that aside. Next thing. Alright, so they sent us another CD. They seem to be wanting to do that lately. But it looks like this one's an actual official soundtrack. So it's an arcade block exclusive. And it's got music by Anna Monoguchi, who's pretty well known. It's the original video game soundtrack for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game! And I've actually, so I'll be interested to see how that sounds. Hopefully it sounds better than the last couple of CDs we've gotten. But that's pretty cool, the fact that it's an actual soundtrack. And by a recognizable name participating. That's exciting. Alright, so... Ooh, our Fallout item. My boyfriend's going to love this. It is a pennant. It says Boston Vault Dwellers, and it's got Duder right there. Very neat. Very cool. Probably going to send this to my boyfriend, because he needs stuff to decorate his room with, because he just got a new room. So, that's exciting. Finally some Fallout stuff, right? I mean, 4 is only coming out, like, soonish. And, oh, my Mortal Kombat item is a stuffy. It is a plushie. And it's a, official plushie. It is licensed. And I got Scorpion. Get over here! It's very cool. He's got like a huge head. Like, look at this. It's like almost a softball size. Fucking chuck him at somebody. Not too bad. Looks pretty sturdy. I mean, you can't pull it. His arms look like his arms are attached to his sides, which kind of sucks. But I imagine that's probably to keep his little belt on. This part, his vest is like a nylon material. Pretty cool. I think they also had Sub-Zero, which Sub is actually my favorite. I mean, Scorpion's cool, but I think he's actually my sibling's favorite. I know he's my brother Loki's favorite, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. So it looks like they're throwing in Retro Video Game Magazine again. I still have my other two. I gotta admit, I'm a little bit bummed by this. I mean, it's a good mag. I mean, it's a really good magazine. It's got a lot of, you know, information, really good articles, lots of pictures, and it actually talks about relevant games that we've got going now, and it compares them to, like, the old style, especially for some of the games that are a long franchise. So I like that. That's cool and all. You know, it's a $7 magazine. At least this one is. It's pretty thin compared to the other two. But my issue with it is that I would rather have a cool item, you know, like an extra cool item, than a magazine. You know, if I want a gaming mag, I'll go out and buy one. You know, I don't like somebody choosing my magazine for me, is the one thing that I don't like. So far, they're not including it in every month, which is cool. But if they do start doing that, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. And lastly, we've got the shirt, which is our CounterStrike item. Ugh. Shake it out. Because, of course, it's the last item we got. So that's pretty cool. It looks like an old school NES box. Very nice. Nicely done. Multiple colors. Usual heavy cotton quality that I've come to expect from these, because it is a Shirt Punch shirt. They've actually been releasing some really cool Shirt Punch shirts lately too. Instead of Konami, it says no Kami. Not Nintendo. So not intentional, you know, to be infringement. So yeah, it's supposed to look like an old school NES kind of thing. I never really got into Counter-Strike. My brother did. One of my exes used to play it all the time. But still kind of a cool shirt, and it's nice that it's a light gray shirt. A lot of the time I get a lot of darker colors, especially given the size I usually order them in. So that's actually kind of cool. I need more gray and lighter colored shirts. So that's cool. So let's make sure that we got everything. Alright, so we got our... Yep, they did have a Sub-Zero. Oh, that's sad. So we got our Mortal Kombat plush, which I got Scorpion. They also offered Sub. Our CounterStrike t-shirt. Our Scott Pilgrim vs. the World official soundtrack. I've never actually played the game. I might have to check that out now. Our terry cloth wristband, which of course we got the Rock Band one, which is exciting because I actually play that. And magazine. I'm going to actually have to start really reading those a lot more than I do. And our Fallout pennant. Overall, not too bad. I would have preferred the t-shirt to be either Mortal Kombat or Fallout instead of Counter-Strike, because it seems like an odd choice for a game t-shirt. I'm excited to test out the Scott Pilgrim thing, since it is a soundtrack and not just, you know, some kind of random compilation of crap. I like the Rock Band item, even if there was two choices. There was like Rock Band and some other thing that I didn't recognize. This is kind of cute. I like this. This is different. This is not something I would normally expect, and the fact that it's a Fallout item is even cooler. I love Mortal Kombat, so even though Scorpion isn't my favorite dude, I'm still probably going to put him up somewhere because he deserves a spot, because that's just, it's freaking awesome. And the magazine, like I said, I hope it's not something that they start putting in every single one. I'd rather have another item in lieu of a magazine. I think it's kind of a cheap filler item. You know, I think they can do better. But all in all, I'd give it a solid B. We'll have to see what happens next month, because I'm not sure what's in next month's. I do know that next month's Nerd Block Classic is themed hyperspace. It is supposed to have a Star Wars The Force Awakens item. That's supposed to be one of the first items from, like, involved with the movie. It's supposed to have a Star Trek item, a Battlestar Galactica item, which really excites me because I love all three of those franchises. So we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, so I think that's it for now. That was our arcade block unboxing for August, even though it's now September. So, later, geeks!